This end of days friend of crazy ways and means that screens their scary harebrained schemes of ruthless, naked, sacred, imagined truth that leads to devastation, taking literal the poetry of revelation as they pray to graven images of pipelines spewing the sewage of gifted contracts and shifted contacts to plunder the underside of pathetic, prophetic, stunted biblical prophecies, fronted in order to lead to bleeding atrocities we visit on the world with satanic fanaticism, using bruising and broken Iraqi backs with sad lies and blind eyes. Congratulations, the black hats are back on us. Where these freedom lies, these democracy lies make clear with fear who gets to play the bad guys in this little psychodrama. If the cyclorama of your outdated prophecy say the Middle East, then what beastly man with an Armageddon plan won't agree he's got a free pass to tip his glass and rip some ass and kickstart the whore of war's sick heart, kicking open thick, old, gold-plated gates that lead us all, pleading and bleeding, straight frightened, right back to Jesus. Jesus. What would Jesus do? He'd stop electing and start rejecting these clods, these born-again Christians on misguided missions from gods. If they're not trying to find quicker ways to bring about the end of days, how many ways does it have to seem like they are? Can't we close that gate before it's too late? And isn't there something somewhere about a separation between church and state? Because we know there's no more care there. No awareness of fairness, no bravery to dare to repair this slavery, no diction available to address this friction, this fallible fiction caused by these assailable factions with pissing retractions out of the mouths of missing in action silky smooth senators, sinister cabinet ministers serving their unnerving masters of business disasters, and trembling members of Congress who in fact have learned to act out of fear, and much worse, who have learned to respond to the curse of big money donors, their owners, who toil for oil and insist down is up and bad isn't worse. How can we expect to elect a bird-brained president desperate for respect to suction off the seduction of being the one to do his jealous God's work and jerk us into a captured rapture because his faith is misplaced? But girl, it's too late to depend on your friends to make your amends if you miss the kiss-off and then you discover what he actually intends, because by then he's already sent in the onward Christian soldiers marching as to war with the cross of Jesus going on before. No, friends. With what he spends, by then, he already sends in the troops, and then oops, the world ends.